2021 marked year 13 of our regular series focused on East Tennessee veterans. We shared their battlefield heroics and explained ongoing challenges facing men and women who have worn the nation's uniform. Here is a look back.
I'm thankful for this gift, for this medal.
2021 starts with overdue recognition for veterans of America's forgotten war, Korea.
My children are going crazy over it. That's the reason why they had me do that, because they said, Papa, when you're gone, we wanted to remember you by.
Important.
And there you will. I'm sorry.
Since your show, we have had 48 applications from 23 cities and towns from here in East Tennessee.
New attention on the Korean Ambassador for Peace Medal ensured that medal was getting into the hands of veterans who earned it.
We were soon forced down to 500 feet, so that's 500 feet over the mountains.
In 2021, we began a limited series on a small local fraternity of veterans who earned America's highest award for heroism in the sky, the Distinguished Flying Cross.
The mission was to hit a hydroelectric facility north of Mosul in northwestern Iraq.
From a bomber navigator in the Gulf War.
Although underground fire with heavy weather, the night landing was successfully completed and numerous refugees were evacuated to safety.
To a cargo pilot in Vietnam. What's it mean for you to read that and hear that?
I look at that as, yes, it happened, it was a long time ago, but I was just doing my job, just like the rest of the guys.
We met the founding members of the DFC chapter in East Tennessee, and we'll hear more war stories from those 9 originals in 2022.
Oh, do you see that flag? Do you see that kind of through
I do see the flag.
That's it.
In April, we shared plans for a new Veterans Memorial Park, paid for in part through an ongoing public fundraising effort. The gathering spot is set to feature parking for 70, a pavilion for 250, plus a memorial pathway overlooking the French Broad River and the hallowed ground of Knox County's newest veteran cemetery.
This is a perfect place for our veterans to meet.
You're 100 years old.
As of this month, yeah.
When you say that, what do you think about?
I think the first 100's the toughest.
From a 100-year-old pilot to a 22-year veteran of the Army Reserves.
I think that I really and truly believe that we are all here to make things better than we found them.
The veterans we met continue to serve even after leaving the military. One 84-year-old honor guard volunteer may have witnessed more military funerals than anyone else in East Tennessee.
We were averaging at least 100 a year, so I haven't really counted it up, but it's a lot.
In Vietnam, I promised God that if I get out there that day, I would do my best. I would try to be a servant.
Vietnam veteran Ron Brewer kept that promise, spending 19 years crisscrossing the country and the world with remote area medical, organizing free medical and dental clinics for people in need.
We preach, stay connected, stay connected, stay connected. Remembering that with PTSD in particular, that the interpersonal connections are critical to them maintaining mental well-being.
How has your caseload grown?
Well, it shot up to around 70, and now it's hovering around 45 to 55.
And is 45 to 55 more normal?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
2021 proved another test for the mental health of military veterans. The McNabb Center's free counseling program connects active or retired troops in need with counselors who also wore the uniform. In late summer, after the chaotic close to America's longest war, we heard from a wounded veteran of Afghanistan about how U.S. forces pulled out of that country after 20 years.
You know, maybe down the road of peace or whatever, I'll come to some kind of peace about it, but right now I'm just pissed.
An East Tennessee sailor killed at Pearl Harbor was finally identified and returned to East Tennessee 80 years after that surprise attack. Where would you be without this program?
I'd probably still be struggling.
Another veteran saw his future saved, thanks in part to a free legal clinic.
Between 2005 and 2015, I don't think there was a year where one of us wasn't either in Iraq or Afghanistan.
And 10 combat deployments in a 10-year stretch, shared among a father and 2 sons, offered a glimpse of the modern military family. 2021 proved another year of memorable lessons from men and women who make service to country and service to others a priority and then lead by example. And you can see those stories and others in their entirety on the Service and Sacrifice section of WBIR.com.